Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. Um, this video is about the Steel Hunter mode. We're going to talk about the changes from last season. As you probably know, it's a special mode in the game that you can access from the battle menus. So you choose Steel Hunter, and that'll bring you to the Steel Hunter screen. So this is the first one that comes up, of course. The first thing to mention for the new season is it is now integrated with the Battle Pass system. So if you've last season, Battle Pass was operating between the seasons of Steel Hunter and Frontlines, and this year it's all combined in one package. So you will earn the tokens, the progression, which will earn you tokens in Battle Pass by playing Steel Hunter as well as in Frontlines. So it's now one complete reward system. You can look at Battle Pass separately, and I'll put a link to the announcement for Battle Pass separately, but we've also got basically the new mechanics for Steel Hunter in this version of the game. So let's go into the mode and we'll have a look at this. Is the familiar view if you've played Steel Hunter before. Also, I've got some videos on the actual gameplay. The gameplay part hasn't changed. That is, the types of tanks are still the same, the map is still the same, or the two maps are still the same, the mechanisms of the battle are still the same. So you can have a look at my videos on single player mode and platoon mode. But in this video we'll talk about the differences from last season, so give you an idea about how to progress. So the first thing is with the vehicles. Two new options for upgrades. So to go along with the equipment 2.0, you've now got two additional options at each level: turret rotation mechanism and optics internal modules. So that's additional things you can add to your vehicles. The other thing about the vehicles is they've been rebalanced, so hopefully the differences between the vehicles will be not so strong in terms of which ones have been dominating the gameplay from last season. So I urge you to try all the different vehicles and see which ones you get the best results from, to make sure that you get the most out of the game. The other thing just to note is here, and just look at the top of the screen, the mode is actually only played on the Hong Kong server. So I'm currently logged into ANZ, and you'll see it says curfew on the ANZ server. That is permanent. That was a decision made that we just couldn't get battles going on in Steel Hunter mode. We tried several times advertising on Discord and other mechanisms. The CC is putting up streaming to show that it was active, etc. Just couldn't get enough players in the queues to make it really operate properly. So the decision was made to basically consolidate the gameplay onto the Hong Kong server. So a bit of bad luck for ANZ players, but unfortunately you wouldn't get a game in ANZ pretty much, even if it was playing there. So we just have to sort of bite the bullet there and go with the choices there. So other things we can tell you about the battle: you've still got the same types of crews, you still loot the same way, the same types of loots that are available. The vision mechanics haven't changed, radio detection is still the same, but the battle pass thing is probably the most significant thing. So instead of just earning points in Steel Hunter mode, these will actually be points that go directly to battle pass. So from a solo perspective, and in fact let's just bring that screen up into view. So this is a critical thing here. So if you finish in the top 10, position 6 to 10, you will get 5 battle pass points. Similarly to if you finished in the top sort of 5 in a winning team during a normal random battle. For battle pass points, if you finish in positions 2 to 5, you'll get 10 battle pass points, and if you finish on top in solo mode, you'll get 20. Similarly with the platoons, if you're in the top 4 or 5 platoons, you'll get 5 battle pass points each. Finish in the second or third positions, you'll get 10 battle pass points each, and in first position you'll also earn 20 battle pass points. So if you think about 50 points in Battle Pass gets you to the end of a stage, that gives you an idea of what you can earn here. In addition, there are missions that you can complete in random battles. And those missions, unlike the Battle Pass itself, where you need to play in Tier 6 and above, the missions you can play, I believe, in Tier 4 and above, if not all tiers, but I'm pretty sure Tier 4 and above. So here's an example: cause 8,000 hit points of damage over any number of battles. You can do this once a day, and you can get 20 Battle Pass points that way. Next mission, destroy 4 or more enemy vehicles over any number of battles once per day, get 20 Battle Pass points, and 5 times a day you can, by being top 5 in a platoon or top 10 as a solo player, you can earn credits there. I'm not sure why it doesn't have Battle Pass points, but anyway, so basically it's saying, yeah, that you get additional things. Now, another important thing here, players last year, very rightly so, complained about teaming. So this is where players, particularly in the solo mode where platoons are not allowed, would enter battle together and join in if they were on the same side and basically try and dominate the play. So the matchmaker tries to minimize the possibility of that, but importantly, you can now get replays of Steel Hunter mode. Last year you needed to use a mod pack for that, but now it's built into the client. So standard replays, you'll get replays of your Steel Hunter battles. So if you do think that you're seeing teaming players playing together to basically kill other players and get the best rewards themselves, then you can submit replays to customer support and they'll be able to play them back without any problems. So that's probably the most to say. The final warning here is that Steel Hunter takes a little bit more horsepower to run. So you might, if you've got low capabilities of your platform, you might find some lag there. So otherwise, yeah, reduce the graphic settings of your game client to suit the type of CPU and graphics card you've got. So that's basically it for this video. Just in summary, big changes, the Battle Pass integration so that you've got one common progression system and very consistent rewards there. We'll talk about Battle Pass in a separate video, but you can earn tokens through the Battle Pass system that you can use to earn reward tanks. So you'll find content on that separately. But Steel Hunter mode, if you enjoyed playing that, yes, you'll basically now earn progression in Battle Pass, and the tanks themselves been rebalanced and with some additional modules to use. And apart from that, the overall gameplay is the same. So look for the content on that separately in my channel. And the final thing, replays and teaming. So remember to turn your replays on. Always do that. I recommend that. It doesn't take up a lot of disk space in comparison to storage these days. And you'll be able to submit evidence of teaming to customer support, and hopefully they'll get pretty fast action on that. But overall, the game itself is designed to try and minimize the amount of teaming that can take place. Anyway, thanks for watching, and come back some time for some more content. Okay, cheerio.